Good morning, students. Today we'll continue with the chapter 2 of science, the teeth. Okay, today we are going to start with structure of a tooth. Each tooth has two main parts. One is the crown, the other one is the root, and they are separated by thin narrow called neck. Crown is the topmost part of the tooth. It is seen above the gum. The root is the lower part of the tooth and it cannot be seen. The white part that you see, that is called the crown, and below that is the neck, and after that we have the root is the internal part of the teeth. Okay, our tooth has three layers. The outermost layer is called the enamel is the hardest part of the body. Middle layer of the tooth, that is slightly yellow, is called the dentine. This is softer than enamel. And the innermost part of the tooth is called the pulp. Now pulp is soft and has blood vessels and nerves. The nutrients reach the tooth through blood vessels. Okay. Taking care of teeth and gums. Now healthy teeth are a part of healthy body. Our teeth along with the tongue and saliva helps us to chew food so that it can be swallowed and digested easily. So what are the things we should do to take good care of our teeth? Point number 1, we should brush twice a day, once in the morning and once going to the bed, before going to the bed. Point number 2, gently massage the gum with fingers. Use dental floss to clean between the teeth. What happens sometimes we eat food and that food gets stuck between two teeth tooth. Okay, so to remove that dirt we use dental floss. Dental floss. Now clean your tongue also to remove germs. Rinse your mouth after every meal. And last point, do not use pins or sharp objects to clean your teeth, because when you are using sharp object it might prick into your gum and blood might ooze out. Okay. Healthy diet for healthy teeth. Now what are the diets we should take to keep our teeth healthy? Foods rich in calcium such as milk, yogurt, cheese, almonds, eggs keep the enamel of our teeth strong. Fibrous foods such as vegetables and fruits helps to keep our teeth and gums very strong. Foods rich in vitamin C and D make our food teeth strong. Such foods are orange, lemon, tomatoes, broccoli are very good rich sources of vitamin C, and vitamin D is very much essential because it provides strength to the teeth, and it is found in fish, wheat, eggs, etc. And we should always remember that we should avoid sugary foods because sugary foods can cause damage to the teeth enamel. Now we'll discuss about the healthy habits for healthy teeth. Now crunchy foods such as apples and carrots brush away food particles from the teeth just like toothbrushes. The saliva produced when we eat an apple or carrot washes away bacteria and food particles. A fibrous fruit or vegetable also stimulates our gums and keep them healthy. Now, one who takes care of the gums and teeth is called a dentist. Now whenever we are in trouble we should always go to the dentist without us being a dentist. Okay, now our dentist will check for the cavities and he will also check the um, good state of the gums. Regular visit to a dentist can help to prevent damage to our teeth and gums. Now we should always remember regular basis means after a month, after 6 months, every 6 months we should go to the doctor and visit the dentist so that our teeth might work properly, so that we can keep it for a longer period of time, because teeth is the only thing that makes us look good. Teeth is the only thing that makes us have good digestions, and teeth give shape to your face also. So teeth is very vital thing for human being. Last point of the book is the formation of the cavities. Now what is cavities? Definitely a damage to the enamel is called the cavity. Now cavity is caused due to taking too much amount of sugary substances. Now what happens when we are taking too much amount of sugary substances? The sugary substances are rich in carbohydrates, get stuck in between the food, and if we are not careful enough to clean them up by brushing or by using dental floss, then what happens? They remain stuck in between the two teeth for a longer period of time, and bacteria are there in the mouth, and that bacteria, what does it do? It converts that thing into acids. Now when that food is converted, or that sugary substance is converted into acid, it keeps penetrating inside the enamel. Now see, when it is penetrating inside the enamel, there is no pain, but when it comes to the pulp layer, that means the layer that contains all the blood vessels, now it gives out a dangerous type of pain to the body. Okay, now so let's take, if we take good care of our teeth, we can save them from decaying. When we eat, bits of food remain stuck to the teeth. This can cause growth of germs. If we do not brush our teeth properly, a sticky layer called plaque develops on the teeth. One sticky layer is there, white sticky layer. If we touch with the fingers, we see that it is a sticky layer that is found over the enamel, and that is called plug. Now plug is made up of bits of food, saliva and germs that live in the mouth. The germs feed on the bits of food stuck in the teeth and produces acids. So as I said, the sugary substance or the food that is being stuck, that is converted into acid. Over the time, acid eats through the enamel and make a hole called cavity. So what happens? This acid generally penetrates, মানে ফুটো করে ভিতরে ঢুকে যায়, and what happens? It makes a hole, and that hole is called the cavity. Now if cavity is filled in time, it can cause further decay. When when it attacks the dentine and reaches the pulp of the food, they cause severe pain. As I told earlier, when it enters into the blood vessels, it will give out such a pain that you cannot bear. Your whole mouth portion will be swollen up, ফুলে যাবে. Okay. Tooth decay also results in bad breath, মানে বাজে গন্ধ বেরোয় মুখ থেকে, bleeding gums and indigestions. Bleeding gums means your teeth gives out, what to say, your teeth gives out blood, and indigestion means you cannot digest properly, because digesting has to be done with teeth also. It may even cause the tooth to fall out. Okay, at last what will happen? Your teeth will fall down. That's it for today. I hope you understood the chapter, and if you did not understand, please do write to me, write me, ask me. I will definitely clear all your doubts. Before that, please go through this video again and again. If it is not done in once, go to the see second time, third time, fourth time. Even if you are not satisfied, if you are, even though you are having so much of questions, you may ask me. Okay, good luck students.